we're now seeing efforts in Congress to roll back these new standards. And, this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable to me, not just as First Lady, but as a mother.
Who cares?
I know that right now,
What?
because I have talked to so many parents.
Do you
so
hear
many
what you're
teachers,
hearing?
So many kids write me every day. And more families are realizing that we are facing a health crisis in this country. We're now realizing that childhood obesity is a real issue.
Yeah. Right.
And so many families are looking for help now in their efforts to find new ways to feed their family balanced meals.
All right, so here's the First Lady shocked that Congress is daring to stand up to her dietary fascism, where she tries to impose vegetarianism on school children, and who, by the way, categorically reject vegetarianism. Children are growing. They don't need vegetarianism. If I ever told you what's going to happen to this country in 10 years because of the foolishness of the parents who are raising infants on low-fat or no-fat diets and on vegetarian diets, you'd say to me, are you crazy? No, I know more about it than you can imagine. And now you have the First Lady saying, I'm just shocked that Congress is interfering with my desire for vegetarianism imposed on children. She forgets, I guess, because she says not only is First Lady is nothing. What's the First Lady? Who elected her? What do you mean? She's the First Lady? Wonderful. But she's not Congress. She's not elected. So the elected representative is saying the kids don't want that food imposed on them, and we're getting rid of it. The children want to eat real food. They're starving for calories. They're starving for fats to drive their brains, and they're starving for real food. Of course, you can have vegetarianism as an elected diet when you're a little older, but when you're young, and especially when you're very young, your brain so demands essential fatty acids. I can name many compounds that are not found in vegetable foods, and I don't want to argue it with you. You can read about it on your own. All I'm saying to you is that she has a lot of nerve saying that Congress is interfering with her idea about vegetarianism imposed on children. That's rubbish. 855-407-282. What do you want to say about the kid who made the choice to kill? I blame him the most. But that's not good enough. The parents, I believe, have tremendous responsibility in what he did for a number of reasons, which we've discussed before, especially the father. The mother was sort of not involved, really. In that regard, you could say she has some responsibility, but look, he was a grown-up. At a certain point, he's an adult. He made the choice. But the father was not there for him. The father was no guidance for him. And more than that, the father had a little peculiar hobby of photographing the behinds of women around the world and selling their pictures on the internet. You may not know this.
Join the Savage Nation. Call now.